Duval County here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside EverBank Stadium in Jacksonville. Today, the first of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. The second-year man, Cam Little, has the honors. And off we go from Jacksonville. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
Getting your team into the playoffs, that's step 1. But now if this quarterback's going to lead them to victory today on the road, hostile environment, he's got to play mistake-free ball, operate the offense, get in and out of the huddle. And when he has opportunities to make plays downfield, he has to make them.
On the ground, this is James Cook. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, Josh Allen. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. 3rd down coming up. While we have a moment, while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ballgame here this afternoon. Allen to throw on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. Going to be 4th down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wisnowski, to punt. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. So here come the Jaguars, and Greg, it brings out Trevor Lawrence. Many ups and downs in his first 4 seasons. Now year 5 for the former #1 overall pick out of Clemson.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least 1 playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season 1 more week.
A throw on the move is caught. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
For a Jaguars, 1st down.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This pass is caught by Thomas. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Lawrence now. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Jaguars, 1st down.
They go play action for Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. He'll drop this for Etienne. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up
off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. This one caught by Patrick. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Going to get that complete. Jacoby Myers. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Jaguars 1st down. First and 10 at the
On the ground, here's Etienne. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Bills 19-yard line.
Lawrence. That's taken in by Thomas. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield, and now it's going to bring up a 4th down. So it is 4th down, and that'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good, and the Jaguars will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown, but at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Bills offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Allen going to keep it on the zone read. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Bills' 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. From the 46. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
14 yards.
His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Bills.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
12 yards to go.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. That is caught. Brooks gets the grab. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Big play there for the Bills. 32 yards.
At the 9-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. He's got it, and the Bills move out to a 7-3 lead.
Bills 7, Jaguars 3.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Now return, coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Jaguars offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Lawrence. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. 36 yards.
At the 30-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot, and that's just a big-time play.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run it once more with ETN. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And the Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Once again, it's ETN. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
Out of bounds down at the 7-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, here's ETN. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
1st down.
ETN. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4.
He was brought down by Matt Milano.
Now here's 2nd and
No
goal.
gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd and goal.
Patrick motioning here. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars are back within 1. It's 7-6.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Buffalo.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by 48 Aluakar.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. First and 10.
They put Strange in motion. Lawrence now to throw on first down. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. A one-point affair, 7-6 is the score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. So they come to the line for first down and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
A gain of 2.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Third, they need 8.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
To throw is Lawrence. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Bills' offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
4 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He was brought down by Jarian Jones. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Third down, they need 5.
It's now third and 5.
From the gun, Josh Allen. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Here's Mitch Wisnowski now. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
16-yard.
Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with first and 10. That's complete on the tight end screen. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the 20-yard line.
Lawrence now on second down. He's going to get forward for about 5 yards, but this one might be coming back. Let's check in with the referee. Second down down, Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Brings up third down and
Back to throw. Lawrence. That's into the hands of the receiver, Patrick. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 10.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. That swung out to ETN. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up third and 3.
Patrick motioning here. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be fouled up and taken down. They got him. That is Joey Bosa in on the sack.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
On fourth down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. Nicole Hardman deep to return. Fair catch, taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Bills offense ready for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Allen now on second down. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And it's going to lead to a fourth down. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from ETN. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's tackled at the 40-yard
Ball
line.
on the 40 now.
2 yards
Here's
on the pickup.
2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Lawrence now. This one caught by Patrick. And he will be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down. And we'll check in with our referee. To throw is Lawrence. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bills signal that they have it, and they do. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. We might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This runs straight ahead for ETN. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Up the middle, here's ETN. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A carry here for ETN. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
23-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
They go play action for Lawrence. Out to his right, taking off.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Jaguars.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Now here's Lawrence. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to ETN. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up into this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels...
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. And a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and let's see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
Jaguars 13, Bills 7.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bills offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Now a design run. It's Allen, and he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He'll find Shakir open right side. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Allen gonna throw. They'll go back to Shakir. He's got another one. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Bills.
Throwing now. Allen here on first down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Allen gonna throw again. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
That's catch just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Bills first down.
To throw again, it's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
10 more yards. That's good for Bills first down. First and 10 at the 20.
To the air once more is Allen. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Second and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
One more time going up top with Allen. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
We'll try and run here with Cook. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
In motion comes Thomas. A first down throw for Lawrence. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
Thomas Jr.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Second and 10.
We're going to put a man in motion to the right. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Look at this place. Sun splashing. Skies are clear. Mid-60s. Absolutely perfect football weather in Jax. Not too hot, not too cold. This is playoff football weather where the fans are loud, the players are loose, and the sounds and the hits sound different. Jaguars up 13-7 at the half, and this one's got that slow burn tension that makes your palms sweat even sitting on the couch. Let's talk Buffalo real quick. Josh Allen, you see the grit, you see the cannon, but right now he's fighting the rhythm of this game. One big play, one head-scratching moment, that interception flipped momentum, and now the Bills got to stop pressing and start executing. This is where the great ones settle down and take over. Now Duval's guy, Trevor Lawrence, he's playing it cool, calm, collected. He's commanding this thing, taking what's there, keeping chains moving, and letting his playmakers eat. Speaking of eating, Travis Etienne is cooking like a backyard grill in July. 17 touches, over $120, 1 tutty, and every carry is a body blow. That's how you shorten the game. That's how you protect the lead, and that is how you break a defense's spirit one snap at a time. For Buffalo, James Cook found pay dirt, did his thing, but they need more touches, more balance, and less hero ball if they want to flip this script. Now, before we get ready for a massive second half, a big thank you to every single subscriber, every channel member, and all you absolute dogs riding with the First week in and week out. And a shout out to everyone repping the First merch store, the mugs, the hoodies, the tees. You are the foundation of this channel, and we don't do this without you. We'd probably be at your nearest convenience store selling you honey buns and hot dogs. Second half coming up, adjustments will be made, momentum fragile, and somebody's season is about to get real uncomfortable. Lock in, because this one ain't even close to being over.
Thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. Open right side and strains the tight end. They get 12 yards on that pass. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
1st and 10.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth. And a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Christian Bedford on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Here's Lawrence to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw is Lawrence. It's a short one. He's got strength. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. That's on the tackle, Anton Harrison. Lawrence. Now a screen set up for ETN. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. Jaguars ready to punt this one away. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Bills offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Allen on 3rd down. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab. They get 16 on that connection. 1st down, Buffalo.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback, and in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
A gain of 9 yards.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. Room to run at the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another
A gain there of 20. Good for a Bills first down.
7-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's another Bills first down.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid.
Complete to number 86, Dalton Kincaid. Out of bounds down at the 6-yard line.
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
The Jaguars offense ready to get back to work. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Lawrence. That's taken in by Thomas. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
On the handoff to TTM. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Throwing is Lawrence. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Cook. He'll push forward for about a yard. Foye Aluakun with the play. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
At the 47-yard line.
Play action now, and here's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
19 yards.
1st and 10.
The Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A run up the middle with Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Allen. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's
3rd down, it's Allen. He's got his man, that's Kincaid. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Aluakun on the tackle.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 12-yard line.
From the gun, here is Allen. This pass right side taken in by Cook. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
That's another Bills first down.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's going to go down. It's a sack, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Defensively, they got a little too eager, as we could see. So now, from half the distance closer, here's first and goal. Hook is in. Touchdown, Bill.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Prater, extra point is good. And the Bills move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Jags offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is 1, as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
15 yards and leads to third down.
On third down, here's Etienne. And the drive will continue. Good run down to the 44. And a first down.
7-yard gain. And
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
1-yard gain.
From the 44-yard line. Here's second down and 9. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC Wild Card matchup. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. It is second and 9. To throw. Lawrence. This one is caught, and it's the tight end screen. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 4.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He connects with the open man. That's Myers. 15 yards through the air. First down, Jacksonville.
That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll run it here with Etienne. Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Etienne, and he is going the wrong way. back at the 7.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Bills offense ready to take over once again. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Allen going to give it to Cook. Not much there, maybe a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Cook. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and
5. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Open man, right side, he's got it. And the Bills are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
15 yards. That's good for Bills. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard
From
line.
the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Ray Davis. Touchdown, Bills. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The kick is good. Makes the score Bills 21, Jaguars 16.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. In motion is Myers. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Brings up third down.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. That's complete to Etienne. A pickup of 14 on that ball. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
14 yards. That's good for a Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the fourth quarter, Mike, facing a tough third down. You've got to have it. You know what? Calls the play, breaks the huddle. He's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
Brings up second and 2.
Up the middle, here's Etienne. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Once again, it's Etienne. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9.
From the 22 now, here's second and 1.
22-yard line.
To throw is Lawrence. That is going to be in. He's got it. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket.
Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. We're going to take a good long look at this one. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2.
Now here's Lawrence. The rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
A dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bills offense back onto the field for their next possession. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
On the tackle.
From the 31, here is second and 6.
Second and 6 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
And the Bills, first down.
Here's Cook. And it proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. The sack into the hands of Shakir. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
First and 10 at the 36.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
A gain of 9 brings up.
Here's the first carry from Madden, Kentucky. Ray Davis.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Bills. First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Bills.
A run with Cook. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. So a big kick coming for the veteran Matt Prater. This to grab a late lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars. Down by 2. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. They've got the crowd behind them. They need only a field goal to survive, and it's under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing. There's only so many possessions left here in regulation. And now after that 1st down sack, this is on the verge of being another wasted possession, and they're getting pretty close here to desperation time.
In motion comes Thomas. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
To throw is Lawrence. There's that man again. Another catch. The pressure intensifies for 4th down and 3.
Brings up 4th down.
Patrick motioning here. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's going to have the Jaguars 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. They go side right, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
That's another Jaguars 1st down.
Throwing is Lawrence. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds. 2nd and 7.
23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Lawrence. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 27.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. So now a big spot coming here. This a potential game winner. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Bills offense make their way out to take over once more. First and 10, and it's Allen. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. It's 2nd down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts to stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. To the air on third down, here's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Buffalo. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 2 timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's first and 10. A run with Cook. Ooh! Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up. They'll run with Cook. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second. They stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So a big kick coming for the veteran Matt Prater. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. Here's second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Now Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So a road win here for the Bills as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.